This is the Ballon d'Or. It's only given to the world's best players like Messi and Ronaldo. And this is me, a 23-year-old striker who plays for the championship club. And I'm not even a starter, I'm on the bench. But one day, I'm gonna prove everyone wrong and win the Ballon d'Or. This is my agent, Edgar. He's been with me throughout this journey. And if there's one guy who can get me the big transfers and potentially a Ballon d'Or, it's him. But now, even he's losing faith in me.
Yo, Sid, I'm gonna keep it real with you. You're 23. Your career's going nowhere. You're kind of washed and you're finished. Maybe it's just time for you to get a real job. Come join me in my agency. We'll make a lot of money together.
Yo, Edgar, you're supposed to be my agent. How can you lose faith in me? I know I've got what it takes to win the Ballon d'Or.
Bro, come on. You need to be realistic. First, you gotta at least become a starter at your championship club.
To be honest, my agent Edgar is absolutely right. If we can't become a starter at Blackburn Rovers in the championship, forget the Ballon d'Or. We'll never even reach the Premier League. As of this moment, we're not even the best striker at the club, Sam Gallagher is. But we're gonna have to work really hard in training to convince the manager. Our first objective is to become a guaranteed starter at Blackburn Rovers. During preseason, I spent countless hours training on the pitch. From shooting drills to 1v1s, we practiced everything. And all this training was paying off. We were definitely getting the attention from the manager. Look at that, just a solid preseason with a ton of focus, and we're up to a 72 overall. That does make us one of the highest rated strikers at the club. I really thought after all this training and effort we've put in, we're finally gonna get a chance to prove ourselves. But would you believe it? Blackburn Rovers decided to sign Danny Ings. The boss does not trust me. We're now gonna compete with a player like Danny. And of course, that means we're gonna be on the bench to start off the season. I just received a message from the gaffer. Hey Sid, I know you're gonna be annoyed that we signed Danny Ings, but the truth is the entire coaching staff does not believe in you. We are gonna give you a chance off the bench, but for now, that's all we can do. It is getting extremely frustrating putting in all that effort and training and not even getting a proper chance. Maybe I should have considered Edgar's idea of joining his company and quitting football. But nah, the truth is, off the bench, if we can have an impact, score goals, then the manager has no choice but to make us a starter. Here we go, I'm on the ball for Blackburn Rovers, driving it forward. This is my chance to prove my worth. Can we have an impact here? Probably can. Go on. First chance. Oh my days. I've actually scored for Blackburn Rovers off the bench. That is what we needed to do. It's a dream start. This is why I'm not quitting football and still focusing on my dream. I've got the ball now. I've played it into Danny Ings. Danny Ings plays it back to me. I've got a chance on my left foot. No way. That is incredible. A brace to start off this season. Even I can't believe how good of a start this is to the season. All that hard work in training is paying off. But that was just the start. Constantly we were coming off the bench and changing the game, scoring goal after goal. And finally we convinced the manager to make us a starter. A few hours before our next championship game, I was just warming up in the gym, and guess what I see? The team sheet for our upcoming game. And of course, it had our name on it. Number 9, Sid, a starter. We've been given one shot, one opportunity. We have to take it and become a starter here. That's the only way we can work ourselves to a potential Premier League contract, and of course the Ballon d'Or at the end. The game has only just kicked off and it looks like I've injured my shoulder. Nah guys, this can't be it. One shot, one opportunity. We can't give it away. I know I'm not fully fit right now, but we just gotta play through it. This is incredible. Looks like we've managed to walk off the injury. Now we've actually got a chance to take the lead. He cuts it back to me. It's a simple goal. I've got to thank my teammate there for that. And that could be another one for me. Let's go. That's why I deserve to be a starter. Our first start for Blackburn Rovers, and we scored a brace. I even got the Man of the Match award. And surely that has made us now a guaranteed starter. I told you, Edgar, I've got the talent. I'm now a starter at Blackburn Rovers. Are you seeing the amount of goals I'm scoring?
Yo, Sid, fair enough. You completely turned around your season.
Let's talk business. What's it gonna take for me to get a Premier League contract?
You know what? I think it's possible, but it's not gonna be easy.
Our agent has given us a set of objectives. If we complete these, he can get us a Premier League contract, and that's what we need to potentially become the world's best player. Win a Player of the Month award. Okay, I think we can do that. But the second objective, top scorer in the championship, that is not going to be easy. Winning a Player of the Month award as well as finishing top scorer sounds difficult, but if you look at our overall, I've we've grown really well so far this season. 75 rated now. We're the second highest rated player at the club, only behind Danny Ings. And we're already in the fight for the top scorer award. A bit of consistency, and I think we can do it. A Premier League contract was on the line. I had to give it everything. Oh, I've got a bit of space. I'm going for it. No way! That is a ridiculous goal. What a strike. The chase was on. I couldn't stop scoring, and we were slowly climbing up the top scorer charts. And also, the media was starting to take notice of our form. We were giving press interviews, and there were quite a few articles coming out about me. And all the hard work we put in, the goals we scored, paid off because we end up winning our first Player of the Month award. To be honest, I was scoring goals for fun. But remember, we still need to win the Golden Boot if we want that contract from a Premier League club. Can we do it? And yes, guys, it's done. I've won the Golden Boot in the Championship. 28 goals in 44 games for Blackburn Rovers. We even made it to the team of the tournament. Individually, it's been a sensational season. We've gone up to a 77 overall. But as a team, 9th place is all I could help get Blackburn Rovers to. And there's no way I want to be spending another season in the Championship. We did what our agent Edgar told us to do. It's now up to him to sort us out. Oh, we're just getting a call from Edgar.
Yo, Sid, I've got no time to explain. But there's one Premier League club that's interested in you. I cannot review all the details, but you just gotta say yes and sign the documents. Trust me, bro. This is it.
Are you sure? What if it's a relegation-threatened club? That'll be like a step backwards.
You've gotta trust me, man.
Okay, let's do it. So after a successful tenure at Blackburn Rovers, we're heading to the Premier League to join a mystery club. We're on a flight to England now, and the plane has finally arrived at its destination, and it's Brighton. That's right, guys. The next club I'm going to be joining is Brighton. Last season, they finished 8th in the Premier League. They've got an amazing coach who even Pep Guardiola rates. I'll be honest, guys. Our agent Edgar has done the right thing by sending us to Brighton. Look at the level of players we're playing along with. Sosa, March, De Hood, Mitoma, Estupinian. I feel this is the club where I can fulfill my potential and establish myself as a Premier League level striker. To impress the boss, we gave it everything in training. But for some reason, we weren't really having much of a conversation with De Zerbi, the manager. But just as we were checking the lineup for the first Premier League game of the season, I saw my name was there. We've barely talked to the coach, yet he's playing me and starting me in our first Premier League game ever. Surely Roberto De Zerbi has some sort of a plan, but for now, it's a historic moment for me. I'm making my Premier League debut. This is special. Here's my first touch as a Premier League footballer, and we're trying to get past players, but the Premier League is not the same. Throughout the game, though, the gaffer was watching me, and he was getting a bit frustrated. Here we go, trying to announce ourselves as a Premier League level footballer, but that was never going in. Although I was not having the best of games, we soon ended up taking the lead thanks to Volland. But soon, Aston Villa responded with a goal. Half time, guys, and I'll be honest, I've barely had any sort of an involvement in the game. This has not been the start I was dreaming about. No way, guys. 55th minute, and Roberto De Zerbi, the coach, he's hooked me. And it's been an absolutely dreadful performance. I'm gonna have to watch the rest of the match from the bench. To make things worse, end of the game, the manager came to me and told me he wanted to have a word. Hey, Sid, I was waiting to see you in action in the Premier League before I decided to give you any instructions. I'll say this, you've got the talent, but there are so many areas of the game you've completely ignored. The coaching staff is going to send you a plan, and this season, you need to follow it. Otherwise, I'm afraid I'm going to have to bench you again. Look at this, guys. Roberto De Zerbi has sent me a set of objectives that I need to complete this season. So these are the 3 key areas I need to focus on. Assists. I got it. I've barely been creating goals for my teammates. There's no point in just being a finisher at the top. I've got to be more involved in the game. Okay, we'll definitely work on that. Second point is skills. I get that too. Right now, it feels like we're very one-dimensional in our way of dribbling. All we do is use our pace. We've got to add some flashy footwork into our arsenal. And finally, pressing. I'm not surprised. The coach wants me to work hard from the top. He wants me to also press opponents. If the Brighton boss thinks working on these attributes is going to help me, then I guess we're going to do exactly that. With the guidance of De Zerbi, we now focused on different areas of the game, like passing. On the ball in a deeper position. Oh, that was a lovely pass. Well worked now, and Mitoma should score, and he does. I'm getting involved now in the build-up play as well. Here we go, this time attacking down the wing, and it's a chance for me to whip spin the ball, and that's exactly what I do. Mitoma scores. I think this is what De Zerbi wanted from me, to become a more complete player. The boss also wanted me to be more aggressive from the top, and that's exactly what we were doing. I also spent a lot of time on the training ground practicing my skill moves, and oh boy did that pay off. I was now destroying Premier League level defenders with my skills. I mean, just look at how I beat this defender and score. Under our new gaffer De Zerbi, look at how much we've grown in this short space of time. This new version of me was more complete than ever. Here I've got the ball. I'm going to try and link up with my strike partner Kevin Volland. I'm making the run through the middle. There you go. I get the ball, and there's the finish. Taking it wide. Proper chance here. Trying some skills, and we end up scoring again. Sipping the tea as well. Now we've adapted to the Premier League. The amount I've improved this season playing for Brighton is crazy. We're now 83 rated, and we've made it to the end of the season as Brighton's top goal scorer. I scored 12 goals in the Premier League, which is amazing. But as a team though, Brighton were pretty average, and we ended up finishing 12th in the Premier League. Remember guys, my goal is to win a Ballon d'Or, becoming the world's best player. For that, we need to win the Premier League, the Champions League, and it doesn't look like we can do that at Brighton. I think now we're at a stage where we can expect some big offers for us. Talk about offers, I've just got a call from my agent, Edgar.
Yo, Sid, I can't believe how much you've improved as a player. But look, here's what I have for you right now. I've got 2 transfer offers for you. One from Atletico Madrid and the other one from Spurs. These are 2 very good clubs that can potentially win you trophies. I think you should be joining one of them.
So we've got offers from Atleti and Spurs for the following season, but honestly, you know what? Even though we're not going to win trophies at Brighton most likely, I feel there's still a lot to learn from De Zerbi. I can become a better player just by being here, and maybe, just maybe, it might be the right decision to wait for a club like Barca, Madrid, Man United, Liverpool, Man City, one of them to appear. So for season 3, we're staying at Brighton. And guess what? The decision to stay at Brighton paid off. We had found a new level of consistency in the Premier League, scoring in almost every game. Even off the pitch, Brighton were investing in their squad. Oh my god, guys, I'm gonna play alongside Ansu Fati. That is absolutely massive. Yo, look at how good he is. Is he the best player I think we've played along with? Has to be. No way, guys. Brighton have also signed Ezri Konsa. We're getting ballers to play alongside. And I think this is why we made the correct decision to stay at Brighton. De Zerbi has a plan, and it seems like he's building the team around me. I mean, look at some of the quality players we've now got at the club. For the first time in my career, I've got not just the team, but the teammates as well to compete against the big clubs. And guess what? We're visiting Anfield up next. This is a chance for me to make a statement. Guys, this is huge. We've had some big performances so far in our career, but against Liverpool at Anfield, games like this, we've never really shown what we're all about. This is our chance. I'm making a solid run. Virgil van Dijk had no idea what's coming. We've won the battle there, but the keeper saves. No! I missed that one chance, but my movement has been spot on. That's again brilliant. Again, Alisson saves. I think I was offside there, but I'm getting into those positions, and that's what matters right now. We've had 2 chances. We've not really taken both of them. This is another one here. Brilliantly done. Brilliantly done. Again saved. What do we need to do to score against Liverpool? After all those missed chances, I was really losing hope. But then everything changed. The loose ball's going to fall to one of us. Oh, it's been played in, and I've actually scored. No way. That was the ultimate poacher's finish. 1v1 now with Alisson. Try and stop that. Bet you can't. There you go. A second goal against Liverpool. No way. The Liverpool defense has been caught napping. We could score a hat-trick. We could score a hat-trick, and we've done it. A hat-trick at Anfield. This is the performance that has just shown the world I have arrived. After that hat-trick, all the media was talking about was me, the next big thing in football. There were even rumors linking me to Man United, Chelsea, Man City, and even a few clubs from Spain. And of course, with all of that hype, we end up winning our first Premier League Player of the Month. Look at how much we've grown this season already, up to an 86 overall. Maybe the Ballon d'Or is going to be a bit sooner than you think. No way, guys. This season continues to get better. Brighton have made the Carabao Cup final, where we're going to be up against Chelsea. It's one thing to win a trophy for the likes of Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool, but to do it for these Brighton Brighton fans, oh my days, would it be iconic. Here's my first chance already going for goal. Nope. But that's not going to work. We've got to do better. No, no, no. Chelsea with the chance and a big save from our keeper. Oh my God, we're using our pace and we've broken through in a cup final. Massive chance and we drive it home. That is incredible. I've just scored at the Wembley Stadium and I'm sipping the tea on all the Chelsea fans. This is iconic. This might be the biggest moment in my career. It has to be. Half time and we've managed to keep hold of our lead. 45 minutes. That's all we need to survive. And we will be winning a trophy with Brighton. No way, Chelsea have broken through. No, no, no. Our hopes and dreams, could they be crushed? Even after conceding, we did not let our heads drop. We had chance after chance. But nothing was working and I was getting frustrated. Looks like this game is going to extra time at the very least. No way, if we let Chelsea score now, I'm tracking back in defending. I've got to put the challenge in. Let's score. We've just saved our team a goal there. And looks like nothing can separate the two teams. This is going to pens. I really don't know who's going to be taking the first spin or anything. But whoa, look at that. We're leading right now. We just need our teammates to score. And so far, they're doing the job. This is brilliant. Come on, one more save. And Kunku, please miss this. Come on, keeper. You could have dived the right way there. Ansu Fati, you're not going to miss. You've got that Barcelona gene in you. There you go. Wonder when I'm going to be taking a penalty. Right now, it's Raheem Sterling. He scores his. Billy Gilmore. Am I not going to get to take a penalty? Well, Billy Gilmore scored his, so it's fine. Can our keeper make the save? Oh, wow. That is a cheeky chip. Yo, we're still not taking a penalty. What is going on? And oh, my days. That's a bad miss. That's a bad miss. And Chelsea, they're taking advantage now. If we miss this penalty, am I taking it? Yup, I'm taking the 5th penalty. If I miss this, we lose the cup. I'm nervous, man. We've not really had to take a penalty. Where do I go? I'm going to go left with power. Now, that's what I call a pen. But it's now down to sudden death. It's not in my hands. Chelsea need to miss, but our keeper, he's not saving anything. Can we keep the sudden death alive? We can, but I don't know for how long. Cucurella scores his as well. What is going on? Of course, of course, of course. On penalties. We even scored in the cup final. We scored on pens, but absolute heartbreak. Everything was going well this season, but we just, what can I say? Nothing was more frustrating than watching Chelsea lift the Carabao Cup. While the emotions were running high, in a post-match interview, I was asked whether next season am I going to stay at Brighton or not. And honestly, I had no answer. The season comes to an end and I've just won the Premier League Golden Boot. And we fired Brighton to the Champions League for next season. And even though it's the season we couldn't win a trophy, we've gone up to an 89 overall. We're now one of the world's best strikers. And that's why I feel maybe it's time to leave. We've done what we can at Brighton. We've learned from the coach De Zerbi as much as we can. If I want to win the Ballon d'Or, it's the perfect time to move on. Oh, look, I've just got a call from my agent, Edgar.
Dude, you won't believe this. I've got you a transfer offer from the world's biggest club. You wanted to win the Ballon d'Or, right? This is it.
For 180 million, I'm joining the world's biggest club, Real Madrid. This is simply sensational. Look at Carlo Ancelotti welcome me. Real Madrid are known to produce Ballon d'Or winners. From Cristiano Ronaldo to Kaká, Zinedine Zidane as well. There have been so many. Also, let's not forget they're the kings of the Champions League. If I want to become the world's best player, there's no better place than Real Madrid. But the question really is, am I ready for Madrid? Look at the teammates I'm going to be playing with. Jude Bellingham, Vinicius Jr., Fede Valverde. Like, this team is unbelievable. The truth is, we've never been in a more talented dressing room. But you know what? We've got to trust ourselves and believe we're ready for Real Madrid. If you guys think I can win the Ballon d'Or, I need y'all to subscribe to the channel. First training with my Real Madrid teammates, and I realized that the level here was pretty high. We do have a lot of competition for the striker position. Madrid have like 6 other strikers. One thing you'll notice, we're higher rated than all of them. They've spent 180 million on me. Surely they've brought me in to be a starter. And yes, indeed, I'm in the lineup for the first game of the season at the Bernabeu. I'm making my debut. Can you imagine if I score on my La Liga debut? I tried everything in this first half to score, but nothing was working. And on the touchline, Carlo Ancelotti was seemingly getting frustrated. Thankfully though, Vinicius ended up scoring for us. My teammate Vinicius has scored. It's now my turn to do so. I've got Fred, and oh my days, That's an incredible debut goal. And of course, we're doing the Ronaldo calm down celebration as well. Looks like I could score another goal. Ball into the box, and it's a lovely header. A brace on my debut. Loose ball. Might just go for it. No. Stop that. Stop that. How has that just gone in? Look at the angle, and with my left foot as well. This has been the ultimate debut. Like, it couldn't have gone any better. We're taking home the match ball, guys. What a start to our career at Real Madrid. If we want to win the Champions League, La Liga, the Ballon d'Or, all the big trophies, this is the place to be. Life in Madrid was unbelievable. We were living in a mansion, had a sports car. Soon, I even got my Champions League debut. Come on, I've got to score this, and let's go. I've just scored in the Champions League. This is the biggest sporting rivalry in football, an El Clasico, Real Madrid versus Barcelona. And this time, I'm gonna be a part of it. But my dream of scoring in a Clasico was crushed. This looks serious. We're normally not a player to get injured, but it doesn't look like I can continue. And yup, I do get subbed off. I'm just worried it's not a serious injury. Wait, what am I seeing? Match fit in 209 days? No. We've suffered an ACL injury. We're out for 7 months. That is brutal. Everything we've worked towards at Real Madrid, it's crushed. That means no chance of a Ballon d'Or this season. Literally nothing. All our effort completely put to waste. The only thing we can do right now is watch from the sidelines, but also slowly work towards recovery. Even without me, Real Madrid managed to win La Liga. It just shows how good they are. And the Super Cup, but in the Champions League, they did get knocked out. I'm pretty sure since we did play a few La Liga games, we are gonna get a winner's medal, but it ain't fun winning our first trophy like this. But hey, the good news is in 7 days, we're gonna be match fit. I was finally back in training. But one thing I noticed, things were feeling different. I wasn't as quick as I normally was. No way, are you guys seeing this? Because of the injury, our pace status dropped down to 77. We were literally in the high 80s, nearing 90. Our pace has been such a big part of our playing style. Without it, things could be completely different. We could just be an average footballer. I'm getting a call now from my agent Edgar.
Yo, Sid, I've got some bad news, man. Real Madrid just don't believe that you're gonna be the same player after that injury. And so, they have transfer listed you.
No way, man. How can they not give me a chance? I scored a hat-trick on my debut, and while I was fit, I did so well. How could they do this?
Well, that's Real Madrid for you. Anyways, it's not all bad news, though. I've negotiated a return for you back to the Premier League. I know you won't be the same physically, but I think being back in England is what you need.
Okay, but it better be a top club, because I still believe I can win the Ballon d'Or.
You'll see soon enough who they are.
The Premier League club that wants to sign us is Liverpool. That's actually mental. For 90 million, we've made the move to Liverpool to play under Klopp. And apparently my agent told me that no other Premier League club was interested. It was just Liverpool. I don't blame the other clubs. That injury that we just had, it has definitely nerfed me as a player, and I don't know if I'm going to be as good as I ever was. But I think Jurgen Klopp has seen something. Remember that hat-trick we scored against Liverpool back when we were at Brighton? I think just because of that moment, he wants to give me another chance. We're going to be playing in a Liverpool team that looks actually insane. But look at the competition we've got for the striker position. We're going to have to compete with Darwin Núñez. And it's so frustrating. I've lost my pace. We're going to have to find other ways to get better. Also, guys, I'm 28 years old now. It kind of feels like time is running out if I want to win the Ballon d'Or. I think this season with Liverpool is going to be crucial. We were recovering from a long-term injury, so we had to give it everything in the gym as well as the training ground. But one more thing, Jurgen Klopp used both me and Darwin Núñez a lot during the training drills. I think he's cooking up something. Yup, I get it now. Jurgen Klopp wants to use me together with Darwin Núñez. That makes a lot more sense. And I'm going to be playing a centre-forward role as well. And here we go. I'm making my debut for Liverpool. This is going to be my first game in, what, 7-8 months? I can already feel it, guys. We're no longer as quick as we once were, but we're going to have to use the other abilities and attributes we've got along with Darwin Núñez, and hopefully all that counts. I think this season we're going to have to develop new areas to our game, like playmaking, as we send our teammate Darwin Núñez through on goal. Can he score? Oh, off the crossbar. But as I said, we're going to have to do a lot of that. Finally, we might have a chance. I've made a great run. Can I get the finish? Yes, I can. My first goal in almost 8 months. And this wasn't about pace. It was just perfect movement. And stuff like that is what we need to develop as the season goes to win potentially the Ballon d'Or. I will take that, guys. A very successful debut for myself, especially after such a long-term injury. Even though my pace is no longer there, if I can get the other areas of my game to a top level, I think we can still be very, very good. If we want to fit into Jurgen Klopp's system properly, one thing's for sure, we're gonna have to work on our passing. So we put in the hours on the training ground, and the results were amazing. Our passing stat was legit in the 50s, but now it's around 69. And look at that short passing at 84. Although it was still not easy adapting to this new playstyle, but we somehow made it work by scoring goals and even getting assists. It's now time to really test ourselves as we're playing Manchester United at Anfield. Guys, we've done the job against the small teams in the Premier League, but can we do it against some of the big teams? Oh man, without that rapid pace that we've got, it's going to be tough scoring against United, but we need to help the team no matter what. Got the ball now, and there's space. Oh, what a pass. Come on, Szoboszlai, and he's managed to score. We get ourselves an assist and a brilliant goal. We're actually top of the league, guys. This could be our season to win the Premier League. And individually, I'm still performing second top scorer in the Premier League with 16 goals, but also I'm the top assister. We've become a complete forward. No way, guys. We're in a cup final. Liverpool versus Burnley. The last time we were in a position like this, it was when we were at Brighton. And you guys know what happened back then. We're back at Wembley for the Carabao Cup final. The truth is, if I want to win the Ballon d'Or, I've got to show that I can win trophies, and this is just the start. I'm lacking the pace, but I've still got the finish. Of course I do. I couldn't burst through, but I still managed to make it count in a cup final. I've scored yet again. This time, though, we need to win. Got the ball out wide. Gonna play it inside. Oh, it's lovely. Link-up play between everyone, and Declan Rice scores. We're playing in a special team. And yes, guys, it's done. We've just won the Carabao Cup. What we couldn't do a few seasons ago with Brighton, we've just done it with Liverpool. I'm lifting the trophy here for Liverpool. This is a special moment. Hopefully the first of many trophies. And yes, we followed the Carabao Cup by winning the Premier League as well. It's a domestic double. And I also get the golden boot, scoring 28 goals and even 20 assists. What a season. Also, the media are starting to release their Ballon d'Or predictions. Surely I'm going to be up there, because I've just won the Premier League as well as the Carabao Cup. But no, it's Musiala #1 and I'm #2. I guess the only way to win the Ballon d'Or is by completing the treble. And yes, we've made the Champions League final this season up against Bayern Munich. Yup, we're going head-to-head versus Musiala in this Champions League final. Oh man, these 5 seasons have been an absolute journey. We've endured so much, getting injured, getting rejected by Real Madrid, losing cup finals. But now is the time to become the world's best player. I cannot believe I'm going to be playing a Champions League final. It all comes down to this, guys. It all comes down to this. Oh, we get the loose ball, and definitely I have the pace to get through there. Proper chance here. Champions League final. No! First opportunity and I bottle it. Don't have the pace to just run through. We're going to have to use the help from our teammates. And it's working. Chimikas on the charger. I'm in a great position for the cutback. They couldn't get it to me. We're putting unbelievable pressure. Nope. And I've got a chance, and the keeper makes the save. This first half has been difficult. Nothing I've tried has worked. Pressure's on and I'm feeling it. In a big game like this, it's not been a good performance so far. This is the best chance I'll ever have to win the Champions League, complete the treble, and possibly the Ballon d'Or. I've got to make it count. We could do something on the counter-attack. Oh, I wish I had my usual pace, but somehow we're still pushing through. But you can see that the pace is just not there. We're going to have to bring it back. Pass inside for Declan Rice. This could lead to something. No, it doesn't. My lack of pace cost us there. Could this lead to something? I'm looking for a pass for Declan. Declan almost got there. Goes down 10. Ref doesn't give it. No. 90th minute. We could concede. Absolutely not. No way the keeper saves. This game has just been insane. And looks like this is going to extra time. Nothing can separate the two teams. Second half, I was definitely better, but I've just got 30 minutes to now make an impact. Hired legs here for Bayern Munich, but we're somehow just pushing through. We're still on the run. We're still on the run. And I can't believe this. I've just scored in the Champions League final. Oh my days. And in extra time, the biggest moment in my career. I can't believe this. we're leading. It's taken us until extra time to get our big moment, but what a goal it was. We just kept going, and it paid off. And I think it's done. That one moment of brilliance was enough. I've just won the Champions League, guys. Let's go from being rejected by Real Madrid, kicked out because they didn't believe in us after that injury, to recover and win the Champions League. It is something special. But the question is, does winning the treble officially make us the world's best player?
The Ballon d'Or France Football is Mr.
Yes, guys, I've won the Ballon d'Or.
You've done it, Sid. You're a Ballon d'Or winner. The world's best player.
Oh man, what a journey this has been. Starting from Blackburn Rovers on the bench to winning the Champions League with Liverpool. If you enjoyed this journey, I'm sure you'll enjoy me become the world's best manager as well. Click here to watch that.